This is Ndwisi Kano Park. This used to be an empty piece of land beside the Lagos State Ministry of Environment, supposedly belonging to the state government, until Fashola decided to build on it. At the point of building, Bola Tinubu surfaced, claiming the land belonged to him and that he bought it while he was governor of the state. Of course, the lame duck Fashola had to renegotiate, costing the state in the process a tidy sum of 600 million naira, with a two-part payment of 300 million naira, each before construction work could even be allowed. How could leadership be so debased? And now they are aspiring to build on this by adopting the well-tutored and experienced in the art of stealing government funds, Akinwumi Ambode, to continue the legacy of pilfering. One can conveniently imagine the consequences if they succeed in manipulating their way to the federal level. Should well-meaning stakeholders and all lovers of Lagos allow this act of bestiality to continue? One can also imagine the rage when this 2-kilometer road contract for the reconstruction of parts of Western Avenue, now Funshaw Williams Road, extending just between Abati Barracks and Costain, cost a whopping 7.7 billion naira. Mind-boggling, isn't it? What about the cost of supply of diesel to power the generators for the street lights on just this 1-kilometer stretch of Obafemi Awolowo Way in Ikeja? It might sound unbelievable, but the truth is that 16 million naira is paid out monthly for this. This should definitely give cause for concern, more so when the so-called tin gods of our land junket in private jets that cost about 10 billion naira. If our dear Lagos is not going to be despoiled, we wonder if the billions of naira that have been sunk for the development of Onyegbu Market without no appreciable level of impact really matters, or the state still had to pay by way of letters of credit for a set of medical equipment given free of charge to the Tinubu's administration by the Cook County Hospital in Chicago, Illinois, USA in 2005 to 2006. Oh yes, Fashola had to pay for this again when he assumed office. Both Tinubu and Fashola, alongside their cronies, have acquired majority of the Lagos state-owned properties, of course aided by the dubiously crafted acquisition laws such as the Lagos State Retirement and Pension Schemes. With this, these individuals have literally bought and taken over most of the state properties, all in the name of service to the people. One then begins to wonder how much of service to the people this is, or service to themselves and their pockets. Is this the way past leaders and administrators of the state pilfered away the resources of the state and acquired state properties for themselves? The answer is not far-fetched. It is worthy of note and on record that the first civilian administrator of Lagos State, Sir Mobolaji Johnson, lives in his personal house in Ilupeju, not acquired from Lagos State. Same also goes for Alhaji Lateef Kayode Jakande, another ex-governor of the state, who also lives in his own house in Ilupeju, just to mention a few. If these distinguished individuals had in their days in governing the state followed these paths, would Bola Tinubu and Raji Fashola have met anything on ground to pilfer and covet? Lagosians, It is time to wake up to the reality of the true change that is needed. It is time to stand up, to be counted amongst those who will say no to our state being despoiled by these reckless bigots. Lagos is for all. It should be the concern of all true lovers of our dear Lagos to rescue it from the hands of these demigods who are bent on enslaving the rest of the people. It is time to free Lagos from the shackles and forces of oppression and slavery.
Yes, Èkó ti sọra wọn di bọ́ọ̀lù aláfẹsẹ̀gbá.